Hi, this is Murtaza Shakir and welcome to another video to help you stay healthy effortlessly. Now this video could be one of the very important videos specifically in terms of immunity, because immunity boosting is a myth. There is no term immunity boosting in any of my medical books which I studied for 6 years. Not just that, I did a lot of research studying virologist, immunologist, microbiologist, and all have the same conclusion that immunity boosting is a myth. The reason immunity boosting came into existence was because of the 2020 pandemic. People were getting fear, people were getting scared, and they wanted to boost their immunity to protect themselves from any kind of the virus which was there. Now imagine if the immunity boosting would have been true, then whatever or supplement or food or whatever item which was promising to boost immunity would have saved everybody from the virus. But that is not the case. The reason is very simple: you cannot boost the immunity. Then the question is, if I don't boost the immunity, what is the solution? So let's understand the solution in this video. So understanding the example of this car. Now the car has a top speed of 120 kilometers. The car can go at top speed of 120 kilometers, but for some reason it is only going to 80 kilometers. Now if the car is not able to go to 120 and if it is only going till 80, you don't boost the speed of the car by applying boosters at the back of the car. You have to find the problem which is stopping the car from reaching its top speed of 120 kilometers. It could be problem in the tire, it could be in the engine, it could be in the gearbox or anything else. So what we have to do is, instead of trying to boost the speed, you have to fix the problem. And as I told you, the medical book is only talking about immunosuppressant. There is only immunosuppressant which suppresses the body's immunity in case of autoimmune disorders, in case of organ transplant where the immunosuppression is required. But there is no drug for immunity boosting. Now the reason there is no drug for immunity boosting is because it's very simple. We are all born with an predetermined set of immune system from birth. So the creator has given you an immunity which is going to protect you throughout your life. Now because of the SAD part, which is SAD, which is creating havoc on your immune system, and that is the reason a lot of people's immunity was further weakened during the 2020 pandemic. Now when your immunity has gone down, so let's say you have a weak immunity, you don't boost the immunity because it is already weak. So what you have to do is, you have to work on fixing the immunity and getting your immune system back on the track where it was designed to function effortlessly. You don't have to think about eating or trying to do some kind of extra stuff, because once you fix the immunity which is suppressed, then this immune system will automatically protect you from all the virus and bacteria or whatever is coming. And yes, you might fall sick once, twice or thrice or maybe 4 times in a year. That is healthy, because then your immune system is fighting, it is active and it is protecting your body. So let's understand what is weakening the immune system, which is the SAD part. Now SAD, in the S in the SAD stands for sleep deprivation. A good sound sleep at night is the foundation of building a strong immunity. All the rest, repair, happens when you sleep. The immunity strengthening happens when you are asleep. It is being scientifically proven that people who sleep for 5 hours or less, or their sleep is compromised, they sleep late after 12, 1, 2, they wake up frequently in the middle of the night, they are not getting a sound sleep of 7 to 8 hours. The next morning the immunity is compromised by 70%. Now imagine you sleep for 4 hours, your immunity is compromised for 70%, and in the morning you expect to take supplements and pills and shots and powders, and you think, oh, my immunity is boosted, now I can go out in the world. but that is misconception. Your immunity is compromised. That's the reason the shots, powder and pills cannot save you. So what you have to work is you have to correct your sleep deprivation. Now what happens when your body sleep deprived? Your natural killer cells, your antibody, all the production goes down. So not just your body is susceptible to more bacterial and viral attack, but natural killer cells are also responsible for identifying and destroying the tumor cells, which could turn into cancer in the later part of the life. And that's the reason people who are sleep deprived or don't get adequate amount of sleep, they are susceptible to getting cancer in future. That's the reason World Health Organization has said that night shift work is a carcinogenic work. So if you don't sleep at night and if you are working on night shift, then the employer has to tell you that you are working on a job which has a risk of causing cancer. It is that harmful. So sleep deprivation, if you do not fix, your immunity will always remain weakened and it cannot be boosted because the immunity is suppressed because of poor sleep. The A in the sad part is anger. It could be anger, it could be extreme rage, it could be extreme hate, it could be any other extreme negative emotion. It has been researched and found out that a 5-minute of episode of anger, or you just recollect some past episode of anger for 2 to 5 minutes, your immune system is compromised for more than 6 hours. Imagine you left your house being angry for 5 minutes, shouting, yelling either at house or office or whatever, and then you drink a shot of turmeric or you take a pill and you think, oh, my immunity is boosted because I have taken this supplement. But that is again false. It is misleading. Your immunity is compromised because your body is in a state of anger, or your body was in a state of anger. Now here what gets compromised is your immunoglobulin A. Now, immunoglobulin A is the body's first line of defense against all the infections. So it is in your nose, in your nasal cavity, in your saliva, in your stomach. So they basically catch any kind of infection which is entering in the body. And this first line of defense is compromised if you are in a state of negativity, anger, hate, jealousy. That results automatically in suppressing the immunity, which cannot be boosted. And the last part is chronic distress. Now distress is different from stress because a normal day-to-day stress is just short-term. It can improve performance and it is within our coping mechanism. For example, you have a stress of examination. So you are stressed because the exam is there, but that is something within your coping mechanism. It can improve your exam performance and it is short-lived. But distress is something which stays with you for a long period of time. It will decrease your performance, it will paralyze you, and it is completely outside your coping mechanism. Now this could be an abusive relationship or toxic work environment, or you have a lot of self-doubt. You say I'm good for nothing. You keep on blaming and criticizing about yourself. You feel low about yourself, low self-esteem. If you stay in that state of distress, then the body goes under fight and flight response. Now when the body is under fight and flight response, it is under the influence of sympathetic nervous system, which directly compromises your immunity and digestion, because the body's first priority is to protect you, to either fight the enemy or run away from the enemy. But here the enemy is not either a lion or maybe somebody, a thief out there. The enemy is internal. It could be a bad job, like it could be a boss who's yelling, complaining, or negative colleagues, or toxic or stressful environment in your house, your spouse, kids, family relationship. All that creates fight and flight response in the body, and because of that your immunity is compromised, your natural killer cells, your WBCs are compromised, and no amount of supplement can undo this. Now imagine this situation during the pandemic, when people came to know about there is something which is there, which is a virus which is deadly. There was distress, there was anger, there was a lot of negativity because of the lockdown and stuff, and then people started compromising their sleep because they were in house I don't have to go to work, there is no office, so I'll watch Netflix, I'll watch. And all these shows started coming up with more and more offers. They started giving you for free, so like, watch. And people were not watching during the daytime, but they were watching at the night. They were compromising their sleep. They were getting agitated and angry, because if you don't sleep, you automatically tend to become more angry, more irritated, more frustrated. And again, there was distress because of watching all the news and media and like, people around you. So this entire sad situation was weakening your immunity more, and then you were trying to go and buy certain supplements and pill to fix it, which was not the solution. So what you have to do is you have to make sure you're getting good amount of sleep, you work on your emotional health, and you work on your mental stress levels as well. Along with that, good food, good nutrition, right amount of water intake, proper breathing, mindfulness, walking, sunlight, movement, spending time with your family, friends, smiling. So replace the sad part and bring a smile on your face, which will make sure that your immunity is always firing all the cylinders. You don't need to boost it. It will work effortlessly and protect you and help you stay healthy effortlessly. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video gives you an idea in terms of what you need to work on if you really want to strengthen your immunity. Yes, the sad part is there, but apart from that, as I told you, you have to take care of the woman, water, oxygen, movement, eating habits, and the night sleep, which I have already mentioned over here. Share this video with your friends and family who are still terrorized by the word immunity, and they are taking all the supplements, powders to boost it. It is not going to help them. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. If you have any question, please post it in the comment box below, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much.